Working on a 2009 Ford Focus power steering pump reservoir replacement. So this car is pushing fluid out the cap when it's running. I've seen that there's a screen inside the reservoir that after it's all plugged up, the pressure side and non-pressured side basically can't equalize, and you actually get pressure on the reservoir side from the return on the pump, and it pushes the fluid out the cap. So Amazon to the rescue. This was like 26 bucks, brand new reservoir. So to get this thing off, you can see the way it sits in the car is like this. And if you turn it, you can see these two bolt holes. That's the only thing mechanically holding it to the car. So I already took them out for speeding this video up, but they're two 10mm bolts, and they sit this way. So I used just a 3/8 ratchet with a 10mm and an extension. Get the one by getting in here, and then the other one is, there's actually a cutout in the end of the reservoir, so you can sneak your ratchet in here. There's quite a bit of thread on the bolts, so be patient and get them all the way out, and then snatch them with a magnet tool. I use just a magnetic tool just to get in here and on the end of the bolt and pull the head out. After they're out, the line down to your power steering equipment here, it's got this clip. I used a pair of long pliers. You could use anything you want really, but just used a pair of long pliers to squeeze that and slide it down. It was up here on the collar on the bottom of the pump there on that nipple. So this is just a rubber line, but squeeze that clip and slide it down, get it out of the way. And then the only other thing you've got to deal with is popping the pump off the housing itself. See if I can get you a shot of what that looks like. So we're up here on the pump. So between the intake and the reservoir itself, if you look down here, right there. Sorry, no. Right there, that little fitting is where I've pulled it back a little bit, so you can see if I wiggle this pump, that's where I'm wiggling the reservoir. That's where that fitting goes into the power steering pump. So on the new one, that's this fitting here. So that O-ring is inside the power steering pump housing. So what I'm gonna do is put a screwdriver, flathead screwdriver here, since this reservoir is junk anyway, and just twist it to push this fitting out. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it on video very well for you. I need 3 hands here. Let's see if I can get light in there. And then where's my big screwdriver? So just a flat head. Get it in here and then twist this. Just pry it out of there. That should be enough, hopefully, to pull it by hand. Wiggle that. There we go. And out it comes. So now we just have to pull up and get that hose off of there. Let me set the camera down and I'll do that. Just twist it to get that hose broken off that nipple. Oh, come on now. There we go. Let the fluid drain out of it. Not much in it. It's pretty well empty. So there we go. That's how to get it off. And then installation is reverse removal. So I'll put this bottom hose on first on this nipple. Then I'll probably put some fresh oil on this O-ring here and slide it into the pump body. And after it's in, it's just a matter of putting those two 10mm bolts back on and replacing the fluid. Not a bad job, pretty easy. Good luck, hope it goes well.